There is a new Social Security warning that you need to know about. As a warning no one wants, most Social Security recipients wouldn't survive on 19% cut in benefits. Whether you like it or not, but cuts are coming according to a number of analysts and experts. I know that a number of you don't like videos like this one where we talk about cuts in benefits, but this is the reality. There's a looming danger on millions and millions of Social Security recipients that their benefits will see substantial cuts. And in this very important video, we are going to discuss that how it's going to impact you, what's the possibility of these cuts, and how you can save yourself from these huge cuts. But there are some steps that you can take right now in order to save yourself from this financial disaster. So if you receive Social Security, Supplemental Security Income, SSDI, or Survival Spousal Benefits, then this is a very important video for you. And don't go anywhere, because at the end of this video I am going to tell you about a good news as well, which will not just save you from these cuts, but it could increase your benefits significantly. But before I begin, all I need is just a little favor. It takes 2 seconds to please hit that like button on this video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. There is a looming danger of cuts in benefits, and millions of seniors and disability benefit recipients are confused that what we need to do in order to save our benefits, and we are already going through this tough time, and if there's any cut in our benefits, it would be devastating for our financial situation. Look at this. The warning no one wants. Most Social Security recipients wouldn't survive a 19% cut. How close are we, and who gets hit first? And the warning no one wants. Most Social Security recipients wouldn't survive on 19% cut. How close are we, and who gets hit first? This is important. If you are receiving benefits right now or about to receive the benefits, then you need to watch this video till the end. The end of Social Security paper checks is just the beginning, and there are some things that you need to know. Well, the Social Security program has been existing as a cornerstone of financial support to tens of millions of vulnerable Americans for close to a century now. However, projections in the latest annual report from the Social Security Board of Trustees has revealed that the program is expected to reach a shortfall before it reaches its centennial celebration. Yes, you heard it absolutely right. The cuts are coming according to a number of analysts and experts. Even these analysts and experts from the government itself are saying that this is the situation we cannot control, and a number of lawmakers are debating about it, but the problem is that no one is ready to take any action. Well, subsequently, in a message to the public, the trustees wrote the following: lawmakers have many options for the changes that would reduce or eliminate long-term financing shortfalls. Taking action sooner rather than later will allow consideration of broader range of solutions and provide more time to phase in changes so that the public has adequate time to prepare. And this is where I would like to tell you about this very important proposal from Bernie Sanders, calling for a $2,400 yearly increase in benefits that translates to $200 fixed increase every single month. And you know, this is the proposal that many seniors and disabled Americans like, because in this proposal there's an increase, but they're also calling to change the COLA metric from CPI-W to CPI-E, which will give them additional $300 to $500 on top of the $200 fixed increase that is mentioned in that bill. If you support it, then write in the comment section, I support Social Security increase. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support Social Security increase, because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Moving on, as such, if Congress does not intervene in the present, beneficiaries of program are looking at the decrease of up to 23% in their benefits as per the trustees' estimates. A fair portion of Social Security recipients rely primarily on, even solely on, their monthly benefit income, and a reduction to this degree and could very well send these households into financial hardships. Well, you already know There are numerous proposals, but the problem is that these lawmakers talk about it, debate about it, but never vote on those bills because a number of analysts and experts are saying that they simply don't care about them. Because right now, when there is a bill which is there to give billions or even trillions of dollars to other nations, they are always ready to vote on those bills and they pass those bills overnight. But when it comes to any bill that is there for the well-being of millions of seniors and disability benefit recipients, they don't even vote on those bills, which is quite a shocker. Moving on with the details. Projected Social Security shortfall, and this is scary. While the program is primarily funded through the dedicated Social Security payroll tax, there are two additional trust funds supplementing this source of revenue: the Oldest Survivor Insurance Trust Fund and the Disability Insurance Trust Fund. According to the trustees' annual report, the Old Age and Survivor Insurance, known as OSI, Trust Fund is in major trouble and expected to become insolvent as soon as 2033 if no change is made to the program now. This is the problem. The thing is that there are numerous proposals, and those proposals can very well fix this issue. But the problem is that they never stay united. Well, Bernie Sanders reintroduced his Social Security Expansion Act, and this is the same act that I was talking about, the $2,400 fixed increase in benefits that translates to $200 fixed increase every single month. Mike Crapo blocked it. Then recently, Sheldon Whitehouse presented a bill for Social Security recipients. Well, it was objected. No one tried to vote on it, and this is the biggest problem. Now, there's another bill from John Larson, a long-term advocate for Social Security, known as Social Security 2100 Act. The problem is that no one is even ready to vote on the bill, and he stands on the floor every time and says the similar thing. Well, if you have any plan, bring it forward, or at least vote on my bill so it can go to the president's desk. This is the biggest problem. No one is ready to do anything. Well, if the OSI trust fund does deplete, the remaining revenue in the program would only be sufficient to cover 77% of all scheduled benefits, and as a result, beneficiaries will be hit with automatic 23% cut. 23% cut? Just imagine, around 5 million Social Security recipients already receive below poverty level checks from Social Security Administration. Now they're talking about additional 23% cut because of the insolvency, because they never took care of this problem, and now it's a looming danger. And millions of seniors and disability benefit recipients are confused, are worried, and are scared that what's going to happen next. They're unable to pay their rent with their current Social Security income, and how they are going to navigate through these difficult times with this 23% additional cut in benefits. Well, the Disability Insurance DI Trust Fund is projected to remain fully solvent throughout the projection period ending in 2099. However, the trustees also provided the possibility of combining both the OSI and DI Trust Fund into OASDI Trust Fund, which is going to be great, but it will also put burden on the disability insurance as well. So we need to understand this. The resulting projected fund, designated OASDI, would be able to pay 100% of total scheduled benefits until 2034 only. 2034. That's how long it will actually delay this insolvency issue. But after 2034, you will see cuts. And remember, we are almost in 2026, so it means we are just 8 years away from this insolvency. And if they don't do it, like the OSDI, if they don't combine it, then we'll see these cuts in next 3 years. Just imagine how big of a trouble it is for millions of seniors and disability benefit recipients, but it seems like this administration doesn't care about the seniors or disabled Americans. Yes, under this big beautiful bill, President Donald J. Trump claimed that he eliminated taxes on Social Security, but this is a false statement. Not all Social Security recipients are exempt from these taxes. Still, 20% seniors or disability benefit recipients will pay taxes on their benefits. This is quite a shocker. At that time, the projected fund reserve would become depleted, and continuing total fund income would be sufficient to pay 81% of the scheduled benefits. Still, a 19% cut could come your way. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this whole situation? Because it seems like it's going out of hand and no one is trying to do anything to figure out a solution of this problem. Well, assuming the trust funds are combined and the shortfall still comes to pass in 2034, the 12% benefit cut will translate to a loss of around $4,573 each year. Just imagine if you're already receiving around $1,000 or $15, then you will see a benefit cut of around $120 to $193. This is quite a shocker for millions of seniors and disability benefit recipients. They cannot afford it. Well, they still cannot afford anything, but when it comes to this cut, it's going to change their financial situation entirely. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about this whole situation? And if you support the Bernie Sanders Social Security Expansion Act, which is calling for $2,400 yearly increase that translates to $200 monthly increase in your benefits, then please write in the comment section, I support Social Security increase. Again, if you support it, then write in the comment section, I support Social Security increase, because remember, if you don't do anything, nothing will happen. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video very soon. Till then, please take care and have a nice day.